Welcome to my video where we're going to talk about the birthstone for Sagittarius and the birthstone for November. So it's a journey into the mysterious world of healing gemstones and their metaphysical qualities. So if you sign up for your subscription, you will get every month a video for the birthstone, which is one of the true birthstones for the month and the sign. You might ask yourself, who is that talking to you? And my name is Shakti Carola Navran. I'm your host for today. And I have been an astrologer for 35 years and a jeweler for 33 years. So I do have a lot of experience from both ends, the metaphysical qualities which relate back to astrology and how we can use gemstones to support areas of weakness and make them a focal point and an anchor for specific things we want to focus on, specific intentions. And as a jeweler, I have worked with people who just enjoyed the beauty and who wanted to have very special gemstones in their life in the form of a piece of jewelry because I just loved them. So my personal journey has led me to always want to combine the sheer beauty of gemstones with meaningful jewelry, which I call soul jewelry. And I actually wrote a book about it, which is published with Llewellyn, which is called Jewelry and Gems for Self-Discovery. And after that, I have developed a Gemstone Profile Report, which is a program where you just put in your birth chart information and then you get your personalized report, which will give you your true birthstones related to all the different planets, which are relating to all the different inner aspects. Enough about me. So today I want to talk, first of all, a little bit about the birthstones in general. And then, of course, in specific about the Sagittarius birthstone, which one of them is the emerald. When we look at the phenomenon of birthstones in general, you have to be aware that this is an invention by the jewelry guild, the jewelers. So they just wanted to give you an incentive, a focus, a reason to buy a specific stone in a specific piece of jewelry. So of course there are no astrologers, so some of them I could astrologically approve, but most of them actually are just randomly chosen, and that might be the reason that you might not even like what is supposed to be a birthstone. So when we really get into the birthstones and how they relate back to your sun or other planets in your chart, it gets very specific, but you do need to know a little more. So I want to talk about emerald and really point out that it's only one of the true birthstones for Sagittarius. And if we don't know in which house your sun in Sagittarius is and how it's connected with other planets, we don't know which of the many Sagittarian gemstones is the best for you. But just as a general overview, I want to talk about emerald today, and it is for sure a wonderful Sagittarian stone, and we will find out why. As an astrologer, I work every day with the planets in the birth charts and how they represent different inner aspects, different aspects of your personality and the blueprint of how you bring those different aspects into your life. So the emerald carries the signature, the handprint of the following planetary principles. It's a stone of Venus qualities, of Mercury, of Moon, of Jupiter, and of Chiron. So whenever you have one of these planets in the sign of Sagittarius, the emerald is probably one of the stones you want to consider. I love the emerald. The emerald has been called the stone for luck and good fortune. And of course, there's much more to it, but let's have a look why that is. And this is because the emerald carries the signature of Jupiter. Jupiter is the king of the gods, the most generous, gregarious, huge, expansive kind of guy. So the emerald, because of that, has the ability to recharge us with hope, giving us faith, giving us a purpose, connecting us with a more meaningful perspective onto life. And as a result of that, he will bring in lucky, fortunate circumstances, people who give us a helping hand. So this is why we talk about emerald as a stone for luck and good fortune. Another aspect of the metaphysical wonderful qualities of emerald is what we could signify with the image of the queen or the high priestess. And emerald is a specimen from what we call the beryl group. We know them depending on the color. Let's say the beryl group really produces wonderful quality stones. For example, the blue one is the aquamarine. So here, the emerald, we could say, wields worldly as well as spiritual powers. It shares abundant energy, strengthens the physical and the spiritual opening and integration. On one hand, it helps us to integrate, to ground in the physical dimension, in the world, in our body. And on the other hand, it opens us up to integrate the spiritual into the world. So to kind of balance out the physical with the divine. And of course, if we talk about the metaphysical or healing qualities of emerald, we can't forget that it's one of the most powerful healers of the heart. So the green color is related to the heart chakra, and it's deeply, deeply nourishing through balancing. And the heart chakra is the middle chakra between the three upper chakras and the three lower chakras. So here really this whole alchemy of balance between the heavens and the earth is happening in our heart. And here is where we regenerate, where we heal, where we balance ourselves. I've talked about in the beginning that emerald carries the signature of Venus and Moon, and this makes it one of the most feminine representatives. So we could call it the Divine Mother, the ultimate nourishing, mothering qualities. And also the qualities of the goddess of love, harmony, and beauty, Venus. So here we really talk about the highest feminine quality to support and nourish us. In my career as a jeweler, I used to love to combine emerald with diamond. As you see in this ring I did many years ago. So emerald as the most feminine stone and diamond as the most male consciousness enhancing stone. So combining both in a piece of jewelry really brings together the opposing forces, the contradicting forces, seemingly contradicting forces of yin and yang. But as we know, they're perfectly balance each other. When we talk about quality with the emerald, here you can see two examples. The right side, it's probably what you know as an emerald, is really dark green, unique shade of green color. And on the left-hand side, you see the more murky, cloudy, light green color. Here it's in a cabochon form. which would kind of be nice, especially this form as a drop, to wear as a pendant. And I want to make the point here that even there are objective standards for what makes a good quality of a gemstone. And most of the time we like the better qualities better. But I really want to point out that which stone carries the individual right energy for you, has just the right frequency to fit into your energy field, talks to you through what you like best, through what you think is the most beautiful stone. And sometimes it's not what people would call the highest quality. So I really like you to keep an open mind about this aspect of quality and really become very intuitive and attuned to what stone really calls to you. And each stone really has its own personality. So even the dark green ones, like on the right-hand side, you might look at a jeweler's place at 10 different stones in the same color, but there will be one which is talking to you. So just keep that in mind. Then the shape or form a gemstone is cut in does have some fine-tuning of the energies of the stone. So the round is always a very, or maybe the most balanced form, the form of the mandala. Emerald you often find in this rectangular shape. It has to do with hexagonal crystallized form. But we also find them as in the form of a drop. So again here, see which form, which specific stone talks to you. If you particularly are interested in which are your personal main healing gemstones, then you want to consider to get the Gemstone Profile Report, which is based on your birth chart. Your personal gemstone profile report includes a description of about 14 stones that are your true birthstones. It's about 20 pages long, the whole thing. So these 14 gemstones represent the most favorable stones in your birth chart relating to the 10 classical planets, your moon nodes, your ascendant, as well as your Chiron. So they really help to balance and focus you in the direction you want to express your highest potential in life. If you want to find out more, you can head over to my website, jewelryandgemsforselfdiscovery.com. I know it's a mouthful, but it's the name of my book, so that's why I created that website. So you can get a lot of articles and additional information. If you like my work and you like to be kept in the loop, you can first of all subscribe for more videos, or you can go to my website and sign up for my newsletter, which encompasses also a lot of astrological information and attunements. And there you will get access then to a free report for your personal love stone, which is based on your Venus position in your chart, and you will get your birth chart. So just to inspire you and give you a little taste. And if you like this presentation, please like me and give me your comments. I always love to hear some feedback because I'm talking to this kind of empty space. And it's important for me to hear back from you and share about your favorite gemstones. And yeah, love to connect. Thanks for visiting today here on Maui. As we say in Hawaii, aloha.